past 14 weeks at CCI, I have worked on collecting information for the Third Essentials Guide for Graduates. This guide outlines the top 25 tips and hints that every graduate needs to know before entering the workforce from an employer's perspective. I worked autonomously throughout this project and created a timeline for myself, setting due dates for project tasks. I also created daily to-do lists to prioritise my day. These can be found in my portfolio under the performance review section. By doing this, I was able to appropriately manage my time effectively and finish the project exactly when it was due to go to marketing to be designed. During this project, I undertook desktop research, which allowed me to improve my attention to detail ability as I went further into the topics that would encompass the guide. I was able to build on my interview skills through a number of interviews that my supervisor set up with CCI staff, graduates, and the Small Enterprise Network panel. I was able to confidently ask the appropriate questions to find out their thoughts on graduates in the workplace. After gathering all their outcomes, I cross-referenced with my research and began to narrow down the information into a succinct guide that graduates can use and hopefully better understand what they need to do to enter the workforce. The final draft of the guide can be found in the performance review section of my portfolio. There were two other highlights for me while I was at CCI. The first was the afternoon I spent in Apprenticeship Solutions with their Marketing and Communications Officer, Sarah. While I was with Sarah, I was asked to write 3 social media posts for Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. I was also asked to create and design the construction industry dinner invitation. After learning that Food Bank was the Charity of the Year, I researched volunteering and how volunteering affects Food Bank and created posts around National Volunteers Week as many of their members volunteer for Food Bank. I made sure that I tailored each post to its intended audience. These posts can be found in the additional evidence section of my portfolio. I designed the invitation in InDesign, a program that I had never used before. I quickly taught myself basic functions in order to effectively create the invite. I can now take my skills that I've used here and use them in my professional life. This invitation can also be found in the performance section of my portfolio. The other highlight for me were the career chats that my supervisors Linda set up with CCI staff members from both the HR and marketing departments. It was during these interviews I learned about career pathways and areas of the industry that I would like to pursue as a career. Throughout my placement, I discovered what I value in an organisation. Aspects like collaboration and communication resonate high with me. As I progress in my career, I will make sure that these values carry on with me and carry on in the organisation that I work for.